Movie junkies, welcome back to another episode of Twin Flicks, where we're always celebrating the art of cinema, and today's absolutely no exception. Columbia released this terrific, beautiful box set. All these films have been restored and remastered in a 4K UHD HDR10 Plus, and we're going to be doing an unboxing and a little review of it today. But before we begin, if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow. And also guys, check out our interview playlist. We've been interviewing a lot of filmmakers the past couple months. One with the legend himself, cinematographer Dean Cudney. We talked a lot about his career, how he redefined cinematography with blockbuster cinema. We also talked about why he stopped making studio films and what he thinks of cinema today. And yeah, we just had a lot of fun, a blast interviewing these guys. So check out our interview playlist for, I think there's about 12 interviews on there right now. Yeah, and we're gonna hop over to the other camera so we can get a better view of what's all included in this. So let's go over there. All right guys, so here we are. Here's the J card. Says the movies there. We have Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Gandhi, A League of Their Own, and Jerry Maguire. And up here we have some special features featuring over 30 hours of special features across the 6 films. Includes audio commentaries, documentaries, deleted scenes, archival featurettes, archival footage, filmmaker and historian interviews, and a whole lot more. It includes a digital copy of all 6 movies, and they're all remastered in 4K UHD HDR. Alright, now let's open this guy up. That's that right there. Alright, so that is the front of the box. There's the rear of the box. There's the side. Alright, let's open this up here. Let's go ahead and open this up here. There we go. That is cool. So you have the Columbia logo right there. And then you have the movies on the side here. So you have on the left side, Dr. Strangelove, Lawrence of Arabia, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. On the right side, you have Jerry Maguire, A League of Their Own, and Gandhi. And this is a book that comes out of here. Let's take a look at that. So there is the book here. So basically, this is just a book about the history of Columbia in Hollywood with some behind-the-scenes photos. It talks about the movies, some autobiographies of the producers, directors. Then we get into the movies. That is a really cool picture there. Lawrence of Arabia. Talks about Lawrence of Arabia, how it was made. What went into it, has some behind-the-scenes photos. And yeah, so it does this with all the films. Yeah, this is really cool. Really nice book. It has some excerpts of the shooting script. I love this book. Great book. And I love the quotes they have here from the movies. Yeah, really nice book. Like I said, it makes a great companion piece with the 4K and Blu-ray discs. It also makes a nice table book. Now we're going to take a look at the actual 4K disc. And there's one major complaint I have with how they package this, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But let's open this up first. All right guys, so of course, as you saw there is the digital codes, and I am going to be doing a giveaway of all 6 films at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna place that right there. All right, so as you can see here, on one side we have 3 movies, on the other side we have 3 movies. Now here is the complaint I have. They are kind of hard to get out. I mean, they, like you can see here, they do have a little slit there that you can pull in and out, but what about these guys right here? What about the other 2? I don't want to pull out 2 different discs just to get to the first or last one, if you consider which one's the first and last. You have to go like this to try to pull it out, and then, let me show you here because it's already happened, and then you get this. So yeah, you get this right here. The slip starts ripping because you're grabbing it from the edge, trying to pull one off of this. Let's zoom out of there because it's kind of scary this close up to me. But you know, that's, like I said, that's really the only complaint I have. All right, enough of that. Let's get to the discs. I got to show you this disc, the artwork here, because it is absolutely stunning. So here is the slip disc. The first disc is Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, from one of my favorite all-time directors, Frank Capra, and also one of my all-time favorite movie stars, James Stewart. He's phenomenal, I love him. And that is the classic Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And what I love about these slips is that they have the gold font there and also this gold ribbon around the picture. So again, there's the front, there's the back, and let's take a look at the disc case. So here's the 4K disc case, and on the back, of course, it has all the tech specs and all the special features. And here's what the discs look like. So here is the 4K disc on that side. Let's turn it around. My Blu-ray OCD has to have them straight up. All right, so there is the 4K disc there and the Blu-ray disc here. Again, I love that Columbia actually put a lot of effort into this and time and money into this to actually provide some really good artwork, not just on the slip, but also on the Blu-ray discs. All right, so here is the next one, Lawrence of Arabia. Look at that. That just looks awesome, how it reflects off the light there. Just, I love it. Again, the gold font, the gold trim around the picture there. And there is the back and the Blu-ray artwork for the case. It's just great. And then on the back there, of course, you have all the special features and also the tech specs. Now, I will say, and many of you probably know this, Columbia announced a week ago that there's a special feature disc that in and out not including all the special features that's listed on the back here. So if you did get an earlier version of this and it doesn't include all the special features, contact Columbia or contact where you bought it from and they will replace it with a new disc. So there is the 4K disc there, there's disc 1 and then disc 2 is behind it, and then the Blu-ray disc 1 and then disc 2 is behind that. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love, is that right? Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, a classic comedy from Stanley Kubrick. Again, you have the gold font, gold trim, the picture, there's the back of the artwork, and then here is the disc, the case artwork, and on the back you have the tech specs and special features, and here's what the disc look like. So there is the 4K disc right there and the Blu-ray disc right there. Now I'm going to try to get through these as quick as I can because I'm sure this video is pretty long, so bear with me. Alright, so next up we have Richard Attenborough's classic 8 Academy Award winning Best Picture, Gandhi, of course played by the brilliant Ben Kingsley. Terrific movie. If you have not seen this movie, it's a must watch. So again, there is the artwork for the slipcover, gold font, gold trim, and there is the back. And then inside here is the artwork for the 4K disc case. And on the back you have the tech specs and special features. And then inside we have, again, they do the same thing where they put double discs on the same spindle. Well, I just hate that. It's just, I just hate that. So there is the 4K disc, part 1 and part 2's behind it, and then there's the Blu-ray disc, part 1 and part 2's behind that. All right, next up, we have a 90s classic and a great Tom Hanks comedy, Penny Marshall's A League of Their Own. We're going, again, gold font, gold trim, there's the front, there is the back. Gina Davis is just terrific in this, and of course, Tom Hanks. All right, so there is the 4K case artwork, and then of course the back there with the special features and tech specs. All right, so here is the 4K artwork there, and then the Blu-ray right there. And then we have, last but definitely not least, Cameron Crowe's Academy Award nominated for Best Picture, Jerry Maguire. This has become a very, very cliche film as far as quotes. This came out in 95, I believe, 95, 96, and people still quote this movie left and right today, so it does get a little cliche with that, but it's still a great film. Tom Cruise, one of his best performances he's ever done. So there is the front of the case, gold trim, gold font. There is the back there. And then here is the disc case artwork. And on the back with the special features and tech specs. And then here is the disc. So there's the 4K disc there and the Blu-ray disc there. All right, guys, so there it is, the box set of Columbia Classics Volume 1 4K box set. Can't wait to see what they do with Volume 2. All right, guys, now that we did the review and unboxing for this, how about those digital codes that I have here? What I want you to do is tell me down below in the comments, what is your favorite movie out of these 6? And why? What makes that one particular movie so special to you? Drop down in the comments, let me know, and we will choose a winner for a digital code for all 6 of these movies. All right, guys, well, thanks so much for watching. Thanks to Columbia for, why am I stroking this? Thanks so much for Columbia for sending this to us and letting us unbox it. It was a lot of fun unboxing this for you. And yeah, drop down below in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time.